Have you ever held a coin that felt like a tiny piece of art? China's commemorative coins are exactly that. They are not just money for buying things, they are small round canvases made of metal. On these canvases, artists tell stories. They tell stories about China's long history, its beautiful culture, and its amazing achievements. Each coin is carefully designed. It holds a picture that means something important. When you look at one of these coins, you are looking at a piece of China's soul. They are miniature sculptures that you can hold in your hand, connecting you to a moment in time or a timeless legend from a land rich in history. These special coins serve as a bridge between the past and the present. They celebrate famous people, important events, and even beloved animals. For example, a coin might show the Great Wall, a symbol of China's strength and history. Another might show a giant panda, an animal loved by people all over the world. These images are not just pretty pictures. They are chosen to represent the pride and spirit of the Chinese people. They are a way for China to share its identity with the world. Each design is a conversation, a way of saying, this is who we are. This is what we value. These coins are like little ambassadors, traveling across borders and sharing China's heritage. The materials used to make these coins are also very special. Many are made of precious metals like gold and silver. This makes them valuable from the very beginning. But their real value comes from their beauty and their meaning. The process of making them is very precise. Highly skilled artists and engineers work together. They use advanced technology to turn a design into a finished coin. Every detail, no matter how small, is crafted with care. The shine of the metal, the depth of the image, and the sharpness of the lines all come together to create a true masterpiece. It is this combination of art, value, and technology that makes them so fascinating to people everywhere. So, when we talk about China's commemorative coins, we are talking about much more than currency. We are exploring a gallery of miniature treasures. Each coin is a chapter in a long and exciting book. This book tells the story of China itself. It shows the country's journey from ancient times to the modern day. It captures moments of triumph, celebrates cultural traditions, and looks forward to a bright future. Holding one of these coins is like holding a key. It is a key that unlocks a deeper understanding of China's history, its art, and its heart. They are a beautiful and lasting tribute to a nation's journey. The story of special coins in China is very, very old. It began more than 2,000 years ago. Long before the round coins we know today, people in China used different shapes of money. Some of the earliest forms were shaped like tools. There was spade money, which looked like a small shovel. There was also knife money, which was shaped like a blade. These early forms of currency were used for trade, but they also started a long tradition. The idea that money could have a special shape and meaning was born in these ancient times. These objects were not just for buying goods. They represented value and authority in a growing society. As time went on, Chinese rulers began to create special coins for important events. These were not for everyday shopping. They were more like medals or charms. These coins were often called charms or amulets. They had pictures and symbols on them that were meant to bring good luck, protection, or celebrate a special occasion. For example, a new emperor might issue a special coin to announce his rule. These coins might have dragons on them, a powerful symbol of the emperor, or they might have words of blessing for a long and peaceful reign. People would keep these charms for good fortune, passing them down through generations as family heirlooms. These ancient charms were an early form of commemorative currency. They marked important moments and shared important ideas. Some charms were made to celebrate the opening of a new temple or a major victory in a battle. Others were created for festivals like the Lunar New Year and given as gifts. The designs on these charms were very artistic. They often included beautiful calligraphy, mythical creatures like the phoenix and the Qilin, or symbols from Taoist and Buddhist beliefs. They showed that from very early on, the Chinese people saw coins as more than just money. They saw them as a medium for art and a carrier of culture. This long history of creating symbolic metal pieces laid the foundation for the modern commemorative coins we see today. The tradition of using coins to tell a story, to mark an occasion, and to express cultural values did not disappear. It simply evolved. The ancient spade money and the good luck charms of the dynasties were the ancestors of today's beautiful gold and silver coins. They established the idea that a piece of metal could carry a message far more valuable than its weight. This deep cultural root is what makes China's commemorative coin program so rich and meaningful even in the 21st century. After the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the country began a new chapter in its history. This new chapter also included a new story for its money. For many years, China focused on creating currency for daily use. But in 1979, a very special event happened. China decided to re-enter the world of commemorative coins. The first modern set was issued to honor the 30th anniversary of the nation's founding. This set was a major milestone. It signaled that China was ready to use coins not just for commerce, but also to celebrate its identity and achievements on an international stage. These coins were made of gold and were beautifully designed. The 1979 set was just the beginning. The very next year, in 1980, China issued another important series of coins. These were created to commemorate the Chinese Olympic Committee's participation in the Winter and Summer Olympic Games. This was a very proud moment for the country. The coins showed athletes competing in different sports. They were a way to share China's excitement and growing presence in the world of international sport. These early issues were produced in small numbers and were mainly aimed at collectors outside of China. They were a way for the country to open up and connect with the global numismatic community, showing the world its minting skills. One of the most significant moments in this new era came in 1982. This was the year the first Chinese panda coin was minted. This coin was different. It did not celebrate a historical event or a person. Instead, it featured China's most beloved animal, the giant panda. The design was simple and beautiful, showing a panda sitting and eating bamboo. This coin was an instant success. People all over the world fell in love with the charming design. The panda coin quickly became the star of China's modern coin program, and it would go on to become one of the most famous and collected coins in the entire world. The success of these early coins encouraged the China Mint to explore more themes and ideas. The 1980s became a period of growth and experimentation. The Mint began issuing coins that celebrated ancient Chinese inventions, famous historical figures from literature and art, and stunning natural landscapes. These coins were not just pieces of metal, they were storytellers. They introduced global collectors to the depth and richness of Chinese culture. This was the true beginning of modern Chinese commemorative coinage. It was a time of rediscovery, innovation, and reaching out to the world, one beautiful coin at a time. The Chinese Panda coin series, first introduced in 1982, represents a masterstroke in the world of numismatics. Its creators made a brilliant decision. Instead of focusing on historical figures or national monuments, which might not be familiar to a global audience, they chose an ambassador that everyone could love, the giant panda. This gentle black and white bear was already a symbol of peace and friendship. By placing its image on a coin of pure gold, China created an object of universal appeal. The first design was simple and elegant, capturing the panda's quiet nature. It immediately stood out from other bullion coins on the market, which often featured human leaders or abstract national symbols. What made the Panda coin series truly special, and what fueled its global fame, was a revolutionary idea. The central design of the panda would change every single year. This was a game changer. Most other popular bullion coins, like the Canadian maple leaf or the American eagle, kept the same design year after year. By offering a new panda portrait annually, the China Mint transformed a simple investment coin into a collectible series. Collectors were no longer just buying gold or silver, they were collecting a new piece of art each year. This created excitement and anticipation, as people eagerly waited to see what the next panda design would look like. The artistry of the panda coins is another key reason for their success. The designers and engravers at the China Mint treated each coin like a miniature sculpture. They captured the pandas in a variety of poses and settings. One year, a panda might be shown climbing a tree. The next, a mother panda might be cradling her cub. The level of detail was extraordinary, from the texture of the panda's fur to the leaves of the bamboo stalks. The Mint also began using advanced techniques, like frosting the design to make it stand out against a mirror-like background. This commitment to artistic excellence made the coins visually stunning and highly desirable. As the years went by, the Panda series expanded. Silver, platinum, and palladium versions were introduced, making them accessible to a wider range of collectors and investors. Special anniversary editions and larger-sized coins were also created, adding to the diversity of the series. The Panda coins became more than just a product of the China Mint. They became a global phenomenon. They won international awards for their design and quality, solidifying their status as a world-class coin. The story of the panda coin is a perfect example of how a simple, beautiful idea can capture the imagination of the world and become a timeless icon. Beyond the beloved panda series, China's commemorative coins, began to tell a much broader story. They became this vibrant tapestry, weaving together the threads of the nation's long history, rich culture, and, of course, its modern achievements. A major theme was history itself. The Mint issued some truly spectacular coin series celebrating ancient Chinese dynasties, brilliant inventions, and influential figures. For example, a series might be dedicated to the Terracotta Army, allowing people to actually hold a detailed image of the stoic warriors in their hands. Another might honor the four great inventions of ancient China: papermaking, printing, the compass, and gunpowder. These coins acted as miniature history lessons, preserving and sharing China's monumental past with a global audience. Culture was another powerful theme. The China Mint created breathtaking coins that celebrated timeless works of Chinese literature and art. One of the most famous series is based on the classic novel Journey to the West, with coins depicting the adventures of the Monkey King Sun Wukong. Another celebrated Dream of the Red Chamber, capturing the romance and drama of the epic story. These coins were not just illustrations, they were artistic interpretations that really brought these beloved characters and scenes to life in precious metal. They also honored traditional art forms like calligraphy and painting, as well as the 12 animals of the Chinese lunar zodiac, a series that became incredibly popular worldwide each year. The world of sports also provided a stage for China to shine through its coins. As China became a greater force in international athletics, its coins marked these moments of national pride. The lead-up to the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games saw the release of one of the most ambitious commemorative coin programs ever undertaken. A series of gold and silver coins was issued over several years, showcasing Olympic sports, traditional Chinese culture, and the iconic stadiums like the Bird's Nest. These coins were immensely popular, both within China and abroad. They were not just souvenirs, but symbols of China's successful hosting of the world's greatest sporting event, a moment of immense national accomplishment. This expansion into diverse themes really showed the maturity and confidence of China's commemorative coin program. The coins were no longer just about introducing China to the world, they were about celebrating the full spectrum of its identity. Whether it was honoring the philosopher Confucius, depicting a colorful dragon boat race, or celebrating a successful satellite launch, each coin added another piece to the puzzle of modern China. They demonstrated a nation that was proud of its ancient roots, engaged in its vibrant culture, and ambitious about its place in the modern world. Each new release was, honestly, another page in the ongoing story of a dynamic and evolving nation. As China entered the 21st century, its ambitions soared, quite literally, into the stars. The nation's rapidly advancing space program became a new and exciting source of inspiration for its commemorative coins. These coins moved beyond ancient history and traditional culture to celebrate China's journey into the final frontier. When China sent its first astronaut Yang Liwei into space in 2003, the nation celebrated this monumental achievement with a special set of commemorative coins. These coins depicted the astronaut, the Shenzhou spacecraft, and the dream of space exploration. They were symbols of national pride and a powerful statement about China's technological capabilities and forward-looking vision. The exploration of space continued to be a recurring theme. Subsequent missions, such as the Lunar Exploration Program, were also immortalized in precious metal. Coins were issued to celebrate the Chang'e lunar probes, which successfully orbited and landed on the moon. One particularly stunning coin even featured a design of the far side of the moon, a place humanity had never seen up close until China's probe landed there. These space-themed coins were incredibly popular, especially with younger generations. They captured the excitement of science and discovery, and they represented a modern, innovative China that was reaching for the future. They were no longer just looking back at history, they were minting it as it happened. Beyond space, coins also began to celebrate other areas of science and modern infrastructure. Major national projects, such as the completion of the Three Gorges Dam or the opening of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, were marked with commemorative issues. These coins showcased feats of modern engineering and highlighted the country's rapid development. They served as metallic blueprints of progress, documenting the physical transformation of the nation. Other coins honored advancements in science and technology, celebrating everything from high-speed rail networks to breakthroughs in scientific research. These subjects showed a country that was not only proud of its past, but also deeply invested in building a prosperous and technologically advanced future for its people. This shift towards themes of science, technology, and space exploration marked a significant evolution in China's commemorative coin program. It demonstrated a nation that was confident in its modern achievements and eager to share them with the world. While the historical and cultural coins connected people to China's deep roots, these futuristic coins connected them to its aspirations. They painted a picture of a dynamic country on the move, a leader in innovation that was pushing the boundaries of what is possible. These coins are not just collectibles, they are metallic testaments to a nation's journey into the 21st century and beyond, capturing the spirit of progress in every design. The 21st century has been a golden age for the art and technology of Chinese coin making. The China Mint has embraced innovation, pushing the boundaries of what can be achieved on a small metal disc. One of the most visible advancements is the use of color. While traditional coins rely on the contrast of metal, the Mint began to selectively add vibrant colors to its designs. A coin celebrating the Peking Opera might feature the brilliant reds and blues of an actor's mask. A coin depicting a peacock might have its feathers painted in shimmering greens and golds. This technology adds a new layer of beauty and realism to the coins, making them even more eye-catching and artistic. Another major innovation is the creation of coins in unique shapes. For centuries, coins have almost always been round, but the China Mint began to experiment with different forms to better suit the subject. For example, a coin celebrating a traditional Chinese fan might be minted in an actual fan shape. A coin for the lunar year of the rabbit might be shaped like a flower petal. These unusually shaped coins are very difficult to produce and require incredible precision. They are highly sought after by collectors because they are so different and creative. This willingness to break from tradition shows the Mint's confidence and its commitment to making coins that are truly special works of art. The Mint has also mastered advanced engraving and finishing techniques. High-relief and ultra-high-relief minting allows the design to stand up much higher from the coin's surface. This gives the image a three-dimensional, almost sculptural quality. When you look at a high-relief dragon coin, it feels as if the dragon is about to leap right off the metal. The Mint also perfected techniques like incuse designs, where the image is sunk into the coin's surface instead of being raised. Combining different finishes on a single coin, such as a frosted design on a mirror-like background or a sandblasted texture, also adds depth and visual interest, making the coins more dynamic and beautiful. These technological leaps have allowed the artists to be more creative than ever before. They can now incorporate incredibly fine details into their designs. On some coins, you can see the delicate veins of a leaf or the individual hairs of an animal's fur. The Mint has also experimented with bimetallic coins, which are made from two different metals, like a gold center ringed by silver. All of these innovations, color, shape, high relief, and advanced finishes, have transformed Chinese commemorative coins. They have elevated them from simple metal discs to sophisticated and complex works of art, celebrated by collectors around the world for their technical brilliance and stunning beauty. To fully appreciate the world of Chinese commemorative coins, it helps to understand the different types that are produced. The most common type that people might encounter is the circulating commemorative coin. These coins are made from common metals like brass, and they are released into general circulation alongside regular money. You might receive one as change from a shop. Their value is the same as their face value, for example, 10 yuan. However, because they celebrate special events or themes, many people like to collect them. They are an affordable and accessible way for everyone to participate in the hobby of coin collecting and to own a piece of history. A much more exclusive category is the collector coin, often referred to as a non-circulating legal tender, or NCLT coin. These are the beautiful gold and silver coins that are made specifically for collectors. While they have a legal face value printed on them, like 100 yuan, their actual worth is much higher. This is because they are made of precious metals, and their value is based on their metal content, their rarity, and their artistic beauty. These coins are produced in limited numbers and are often sold with a special box and a certificate of authenticity. They are the masterpieces of the Mint, showcasing the highest levels of artistry and technology. Within the collector category, there is a special type known as a proof coin. A proof coin is not a type of coin. but rather a method of manufacturing. It represents the highest possible quality of minting. Proof coins are struck multiple times using specially polished dies and coin blanks. This process creates a stunning visual effect. The raised parts of the design have a frosted matte look, while the background field is a perfect, flawless mirror. Proof coins are handled with extreme care to prevent any scratches or imperfections. They are the tuxedo version of a coin, representing the pinnacle of the mint's craftsmanship, and are highly prized by serious collectors. Finally, there are bullion coins. The primary purpose of a bullion coin is to provide a simple way to invest in precious metals like gold and silver. The Chinese panda coin is the most famous example of a Chinese bullion coin. Its value is tied directly to the daily market price of its metal content. While bullion coins are a form of investment, the Panda series has a unique dual identity. Because its design changes every year, it is also highly collectible. This makes it different from many other bullion coins, and gives it a special appeal. Understanding these different types, circulating, collector, proof, and bullion, is the key to navigating the rich and diverse world of modern Chinese numismatics. In the end, the story of China's commemorative coins is the story of China itself. Each small metallic disc is a mirror reflecting a piece of the nation's journey. From the spade money of ancient dynasties to the high-tech coins of the space age, this long numismatic history charts the course of a civilization. The coins are more than just collectibles, they are tangible artifacts of history, culture, and national identity. They capture the spirit of their time, whether it is the quiet confidence of the first panda coin, or the bold ambition of a coin celebrating a lunar landing. To study these coins is to study the evolution of a nation's soul. These coins have served as powerful ambassadors, building bridges of understanding across the globe. Through the universal language of art, they have shared China's greatest stories with the world. They have introduced people to legendary heroes from Journey to the West, showcased the serene beauty of the West Lake, and celebrated the adorable charm of the giant panda. In a world that can sometimes be divided, these coins create connections. A collector in Europe or America can hold a piece of Chinese heritage in their hand, fostering a sense of shared appreciation for beauty, history, and human achievement that transcends borders and politics. The legacy of these coins also lies in their incredible artistry and technical innovation. The China Mint has transformed coin making into a high art form. The constant pursuit of excellence, through colorization, unique shapes, high relief engraving, and flawless proof finishes, has set a new standard in the world of numismatics. This commitment to quality is a reflection of a broader national spirit of striving for the best. The coins are a testament to the skill, creativity, and dedication of the artists and engineers who craft them. They are miniature monuments to a culture that has always valued precision, beauty, and mastery. Ultimately, China's commemorative coins are a profound expression of national pride. They honor the past, celebrate the present, and look with optimism toward the future. They are a way for the Chinese people to commemorate their shared heritage and to mark the milestones of their collective progress. For collectors and admirers around the world, they offer an endless journey of discovery. Each coin is a doorway to a new story, a new piece of art, a new understanding of a great and ancient civilization that continues to shape our world. The story is far from over. It is being minted in gold and silver, one beautiful coin at a time.